Hello everyone. Today we are starting with the last video of CSAT previous year questions from 2021-2022. We have already covered around 15 questions in part 1 and part 2 of those videos. You can go and check them. Today we are starting with the last video and going to complete the remaining questions. So if you are new to this, you can go first and download this PDF. Try to solve this question on your own first and then come back and look at the solution. Right? This is the third and the last video. Okay. So this is a question which we are going to start with today, and we left at this question. I hope you are able to solve the value of A, and this is the first question for this video. How many seconds are there in X weeks, X days, X hour and X minutes and X seconds? This means then you have to find the number of seconds, right? So this means they say that there are X seconds, X minutes, X hours, X days and X weeks, right? This is the question they have given to you. They have asked you total number of seconds in this, right? So let's start. How many seconds are there in X seconds? X is X. How many minutes? X. There are X minutes are there. How many seconds are there? This is 6. Since 1 minute has 60 seconds, so 60x. So if you are talking about hours, so in an hour there are 60 minutes and there's 60 seconds. So this is for an hour. This comes out to be this. If I just simplify it, this comes out to be 3600, right? So 3600. I hope this is clear. Now moving on. How many there are in a day? So in one day, how many hours are there? 24 into 3600 into x. I hope this is clear. That there are in a day there are 24 hours. So if you do this multiplication, you will get an answer of 86,400. So I will just write it, simplify it. 86,400, right? Again, this is a question of an sort of an algebra in a single equation, and you have to be very smart choosing the right variable, right? And how many seconds in a week? So whenever seconds there in a day, that is 86,400. Multiply by that by 7. Multiply that by 7 and you will get something like 6 lakh 4,800, right? And there is one x here, right? So let's see the options first, right? I am not going to add this. Let's see the first options first, right? So if you see, it has 0 here, 1 here, 0 here, 1 here. First thing is, if you do the summation here, I will just 1 will come here and something in the front, right? Something will come here and there will be 1x. So last digit will be 1. So out of these 4, this will be the answer or this will be the answer, right? Either option B is the answer or option D is the answer. We still don't know which one, but one of these is the answer. I'm not doing the summation here, right? I'm just observing the options and looking at the answer. This cannot be the answer because the last digit is 1. Now, is it 11,581 or 6,94,861? Now, if it is 11,581, one day has more hours than that. One day has more hours than this option. So, even option 2 cannot be the answer. So, the only option that is possible is option number 4. I hope this is clear. How did we do it? Last digit is 1 and after that we have 11,581, but even one day has 86,400. After that we have a lot of weeks as well. So it has to be more than 11,581. So option 4 is the answer. Now moving on to the next question. This question, again a question for linear algebra. There are 5 friends P, Q, X, Y, Z. Whenever such questions are given, most of the times they will ask you to just find the value of these variables and then finally give us the answer. So, like, even I am not sure about the question, but in this question as well, they are simply going to ask you find the value and tell the final answers, right? So first statement, Z purchase 8 books more than Y. Suppose P, Q, X, Y and Z are the number of books purchased by each of the friends. Z has purchased 8 more books than X. So Z is X plus 8. First is clear. Second statement. P plus Q is 21. P and Q has what? Total 21 books together. Q is 5 less than P. P minus 5. Third statement. Fourth statement, X and Y together have bought 28. Fifth fourth statement, P purchased 5 more books than X. These are the statements we are given. If each notebook costs $40, what is the total cost of the notebooks? Total cost means total book notebooks bought by all the friends into 40. Right? So first thing, which one is the easiest to find? Since these are the two variables, P plus Q is 21, right? Or if I just simplify it, Q will come on the right side and 5 will go on the other side. P minus Q is 5. So if you just solve this, you will get 2P is equal to 26. P is 13. P is 13. First one is done. Q is how much? Q is P minus 15. P minus 5. 13 minus 5, that is 8. So Q is 8. What is X? So if we know we have to find the value of X, X is P minus 5, right? So what is P? P is 13 minus 5. So P minus 5, again X would be 8. Now we know this is done. Now Z is X plus 8. 8 more than X. So X plus X is 8. So Z should be 8 plus 8, 16. And Y. Y is this coming from this statement. X plus Y is 28. Right? X plus Y is 28. If X is 8, if you calculate, Y is 20. I hope this is clear. So these are the values which we have got for different variables. So if you just simply solve 13 plus 8 plus 8 plus 20 plus 16. So this will come out to be 65. If rupee of one notebook cost, I've just put a dollar sign by mistake, rupees 40. Then 65 into 40 is how much? Around 2600 rupees. I hope this is clear. This should be the answer. Yes, the option A is the correct one. I hope this is clear. You just have to correctly form the right equation and then come to the answer. Now we have done a lot of questions only from these two papers, and I hope you are getting a picture of what type of question they can ask in the exam. Right? Now if this question is given to you, just take 2 seconds and think. If age question is given to you, is it a question of arithmetic progression, geometric progression, linear algebra, or what? You know that is it's going to be mostly it's going to be a question of linear algebra. And in linear algebra, you have to find the value of some coefficient. Coefficient or variable, right? So means finding the value of x or y. Now, what is the age of Manisha? They are asking you find the age of Manisha. 2 statements are given to you, and these are the options. So the statement conclusion questions means the first option means that only one statement is able to give you the age of Manisha. If suppose we pick statement number 1, right? Statement number 1 says Manisha is 24 years younger than her mother, right? So suppose let Manisha age be, suppose for the simplicity I write it as M, and her mother age is what should I write? Let's take an example variable X, right? So Manisha is 24 years younger than mother. So Manisha is 24 years means X minus 24, right? So can you, only using this statement, can you tell me what the value of M is? No, because to calculate the value of M, you need some value of X, means you need to know the mother's age, then only you can minus 24 and then come to a solution. The statement 1 thing, only using statement 1, we will not be able to find a solution for this. Now you can check the same for statement number 2. 5 years later, after 5 years, what will the Manisha age? Manisha age will be M plus 5. What will the age of mother? That will be X plus 5. So M plus 5 divided by X plus 5 is in ratio of 3 by 5. If you simplify it, that will come out to be 5M plus 25 is equal to 3X plus 15. That is 5M minus 3X is equal to, if I take 25 on the other side, that will come out to minus 10. This is the statement number 2. This is the statement number 1. Now, don't look at statement number 1. Just tell me, would you be able to find the value of X? without knowing the value of, would you be able to solve the value of m without knowing the value of x? So statement 2 is also not able to give us the age of Manisha on its own. So if only statement, suppose, just ignore the statement number 2. If statement 1 is given to you, you will say I am not able to find an answer. If only statement 2 is given to you, you will say I am not able to find an answer, right? Now, if I give you these two equation, m is equal to x minus 20, x minus 24 and 5m minus 3x is minus 10. If you combine these two values, will you be able to solve the value of m and x? Yes. So using these two statements together, only then I will be able to find the age of Manisha. Since in this question they are not asked you what is the age of Manisha, they have just asked you that find. So you choose the option from these. So you don't need to solve the question. Just simply tell them that I need both of these statements to come to an answer. Right? These two statements are sufficient to answer the question. I hope this is clear. This is how you will solve this statement conclusion. First is not true because one is not sufficient. Second is not sufficient. And the fourth option says that using 2 you will not be able to come to an answer. No, using 2 we will be able to come to an answer. Right? Now coming to the next part. Yeah, next question is, again if you see, now again if 70% of x is added to y, sum becomes this, something, right? So here you are talking about some variables. So most likely it's a question of linear algebra. If a question of linear algebra is given to you, just make sure you're forming the right equation and that's it. Right? Now, when 70% of x, 70% of x means 70 by 100 of x means this is added to another number y, this sum becomes 165%, 165 by 100 of y. Right? This is the first statement. Second statement is, when 60% of number x is added to another number z, the sum becomes 165% of z. This is the second number. I hope this is clear. 70% of x is added to y, then sum becomes 165% of y. Then 60% of x is added to another number z, then the sum becomes 165% of z. Now tell me which of this relationship hold, which of this option is correct, right? Now, first thing, let's simplify. I'm just simplifying the statement which is written above, 1y, and the second is 0.6x plus z is equal to 1.65z, right? So first statement is 0.5x is equal to, taking y on the other side, you will be left with 0.65y, and second statement 0.6x taking z on the other side, that is coming out to be 0.65z. I hope this is clear. I will just remove this since our work is done here. I hope this is clear how we come to this part. Now, here this is given 0.7x is 0.65y, 0.6x is 0.65z, right? Now, how to solve such questions, right? First thing, one way is, you put the value of x as 1, take any one variable, put that, just in your mind assume some value. Suppose I say x is, instead of, suppose let's x is 1, find the value of y and z. So if x is 1, so the first equation will be x is 1, 0.65y. So y is 0.7 divided by 0.65, right? I hope this is clear. This will come out to be 70 by 65, and this will be 1 point something something. Still, I'm just keeping it for this for now. I'm not going to come to, will sit and start solving it. I will just, this is more than 1. So first relation we come to know that y is greater than x. Y is greater than x only from this part. Y is greater than x only from one part. This is clear. So if here x is greater than y, could not be the answer. X is greater than y, could not be the answer. Answer is one of these. Right? Now let's see the statement number 2, where the second statement is 0.6x, x is 1, is equal to 0.65z. 0.6 upon 0.65 z, z will be 60 upon 65, If you simply see, you will get some answer as 0 point something something, 0.9 something, right? Since denominator is bigger than the numerator, numerator is bigger, sorry, denominator is bigger than the numerator, you will get a value of less than 1, right? So from here we are able to find that z is less than x. X is 1 and z is something 0.9. So x is greater than z. So now let's see where x is greater than z. X is greater than z here. X is not greater than z here. So our answer is this one. I hope this is clear. Now moving on. Moving to the next question. I hope this is clear. Simple, forming the equation. We put the value of x as 1. You can put value of x as 2, 3, 4, whatever you want, and then coming to a solution. Now, what is the value of x in this sequence? If sequence question is given to you, I hope you now you are familiar with what we have to do. If this is given to you, first thing, check the difference. 12 minus 2, 14. 36 minus 12. What is it? It is 36 minus 12 is 24. Right? 36 minus 12 is 24. Yes. Now after that, we will see 80 minus 36. You will get as 44. Then after that, 150 minus 80 will come out to be 70. Now, is there a pattern forming? No. 14, 24, 44, 70. No, there is no specific pattern in the difference. So difference will not work for us. Now, again I am putting you, this question is difficult. From what I've read on the solution, even I was not able to get it in the first go. So don't worry, this bouncers could come in the exam. You don't have to worry. If you're not able to solve it, leave it and move to the next question. Now, as I told you, difference is not working. Let's see the common ratio. This will come out to be what? 3. So 6 by 12, sorry, 6 by 12 by 2 is 6. 13 by 12 is 3. 80 by 36 will be 80 by 36. Come out to be 20 by 9. Then after that 150 by 80, it will come out to be 15 by 8 and so on. You will see that there is still no common ratio pattern following or ratio pattern not following here. So in my opinion, just leave it and move to the next question because it's surely not going to be so easy. And now I will give you the solution and you will see that it is not easy to, this thing will click in your mind. So don't worry about such bouncers. What is the solution? 2 is 1 square plus 1 cube is 2. 2 square plus 2 cube is 4 plus 8, that is 12. 3 square plus 3 cube is, you will see that will be 36. 4 square plus 4 cube is what? 80. 5 square plus 5 cube is, that is 25 plus 125, 150. Now 6 square. 6 square, that is 6 square plus 6 cube. 36. So this will come out to be 36 plus 216. So 216 plus 36 is 252. So this is the answer. Not easy, not straightforward question. So I would say this is a difficult question. Don't worry if you are not able to solve it, right? Now, this is the last question for this video. With this, we have completed our previous year question video in 3 parts for previous year question CSAT exam for 2021 and 2022. And after this, we are going to start with the next topic and very important topic, that is arithmetic. And after that, we'll be completed with number system, arithmetic and algebra. And again, I'm emphasizing this. If you have strong hold on these 3 topics, your CSAT is done. You don't have to roam around and look for those tricky questions. Aim for these low hanging fruits. These, you just strengthen these 3 important topics, right? And that's all for this video. See you in the next video for arithmetic. Till then, best of luck. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments.